Good morning and welcome to all of you, BSc first year students of Fishery Science. Boys, during last few parts we have completed the important points of our syllabus, that is respiratory system of Valley-Aguado. Then today we are studying the important point, and that point is the cardiovascular system of Valley-Aguado. Cardiovascular system of Valley-Aguado. This cardiovascular system is also called as blood circulatory system of Valley-Aguado. Blood circulatory system of Valley-Aguado. In this first part of the cardiovascular system, we have seen first structure of heart of Valley-Aguado, like that of the other vertebrates. Circulatory system is to be present in the body of fish. Which type of circulatory system is to be present and which type of circulation is to be occur, and what is the structure of heart in Valley-Aguado. All these are to be seen today from this part, from this point. Yes. This circulatory system of Valley-Aguado. Circulatory system of Valley-Aguado. Again, this circulatory system, these are to be studied in detail. The circulation in which deoxygenated and oxygenated blood are mixed and they pass through the heart only once. Hence it is called as single circulation. What is meant by single circulation? In circulation, in blood flowing conditions, which are when there is a both type of blood, oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood, or impure blood and pure blood. When both these blood, these are to be mixed, and this blood, these are to be pass, this blood, these are to be flow only once in heart, that circulation is called as the single circulation. In cyclostomes and fishes, the heart receives venous blood only which it pumps into the gills for aeration. Such a heart is called as venous heart or branchial heart. What is meant by venous heart or branchial heart? In cyclostomes and fishes, the heart receives venous blood, heart receives impure blood, deoxygenated blood, only which this blood, these are to be pumps, this blood, these are to be passed toward the gill for purification for aeration. Such heart is called as venous heart or branchial heart. Venous heart or branchial heart means in those heart there is no separate mixing, there is no separate way, or separate part to fill pure blood and impure blood, but in the heart both type of blood which is to be present, pure blood and impure blood, and that blood is to be deoxygenated blood, that blood is to be mixed blood, and when in heart such mixed blood is to be present, that heart is called as venous heart or it is called as branchial heart. And this type of venous heart or branchial heart is to be present in cyclostomes and fishes. In these animals, venous blood or the heart is to be venous heart, it is also called as branchial heart. In Valley-Aguado, heart is made up of only two chambers. Remember, in Valley-Aguado, two chambers, auricle and ventricle, but false chambers, these are four. Which are these false chambers? Sinus venosus, auricle, ventricle and bulbus arteriosus. These are the four chambers. In this four chamber, sinus venosus, auricle, ventricle and bulbus arteriosus, in these four chambers, first and last chamber, it is not true chamber, it is the false chamber, auricle and bulbus arteriosus. But sinus venosus and bulbus arteriosus is the false chamber and auricle and ventricle are the true chamber. Hence in Valiaguatu, heart is made up of 2 true chamber and 4 false chamber. 4 false chamber. In these Valiaguatu, the heart is venous heart, circulation is single circulation. Single circulation. When impure blood, when mixed blood, these are to be flows pass only once in heart, then that circulation is called as single circulation. Then what is meant by double circulation? What is meant by double circulation? When blood, these are to be flows, and this blood, these are to be flows in such a way that there is a two separate way, there is a two separate path for pure blood and for impure blood. Pure blood, these are to be collected, and this pure blood, these are to be supplied to all body part by arteries, and impure blood, these are to be collected from all body parts by veins. These impure blood is to be, because in this blood more carbon dioxide is present, hence that blood is impure blood. There is a separate path, separate way to flow, to collect pure blood and impure blood, to supply pure blood and collect impure blood. Such separate way these are to be occur. It is called as two-way. Then that circulation is called as double circulation. Two-way circulation for impure blood collecting, veins these are to be present. For supplying pure blood, arteries are present. Such arteries and veins, these are to be also present in Valiaguatu. But in heart, oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood, these are to be mixed. In heart, there is no separate compartment like that of the higher chordate, like that of the mammals. Hence, heart is to be possesses mixed blood, and that heart is called as venous heart, and circulation is called as single circulation. It is called as single circulation. For our convenience, for our study, the circulatory system of Valiaguatu, it is to be consist of heart, circulatory system, these are to be consist of arterial system, heart, venous system and composition of blood, and lastly physiology of or working of heart. Working of heart. All these parts, these are to be studied in the cardiovascular system or the circulatory system of Valiaguatu. Circulatory system of Valiaguatu, for our convenience, for our sake, this system, these are to be studied as a part: heart, arterial system, venous system, composition of blood and working of heart. Here we have seen one by one part we have studied, we have seen in this Valiaguatu. The first structure and working of heart of Valiaguatu. First part is the structure and working of heart of Valiaguatu. Valiaguatu is the bony fish, member of teleostomy. We have already studied in earlier parts, earlier lectures. Yes? The heart of Valiaguatu is a true two-chambered heart. True two-chambered heart, auricle and ventricle, but it consists of false four chambers. False four chambers as the sinus venosus, the auricle, the ventricle and the bulbus arteriosus. In these four chambers, sinus venosus and bulbus arteriosus is not the part of true heart chambers. That is, sinus venosus and bulbus arteriosus. Bulbus arteriosus is not the part of true chamber heart. Means these are the false chamber, sinus venosus and bulbus arteriosus. And true chambers are auricle and ventricle. Hence, heart of Vallaguatu is, no doubt it is 4 chamber, but false 2 chamber and true 2 chamber. False chambers are sinus venosus and bulbous arteriosus, and true chambers are auricle and ventricle. Two chambers are auricle and ventricle seen in this figure. Or we have please see the figure and draw this figure in your notebook. In this figure, when we have seen which are different part which is to be seen in the figure. This is the heart, generalized heart of fish. Generalized heart of fish. This heart which is to be we have seen. This is the hepatic vein. Hepatic vein. This is ductus quiveri, or it is also called as common cardinal. This is jugular vein, and this part where I have covered a pink color, it is called as sinus venosus. This is first part. This is the second part, auricle. Then just below to the auricle, that is ventricle. See, this is the third number, ventricle, and this fourth is the bulbous arteriosus. And bulbous arteriosus, these 4 chamber, in this sinus venosus and this bulbous arteriosus are the false chamber, whereas auricle and ventricle, these are the true chambers. False chambers, remember that I have quoted in green color as a true chambers. Yes, this is the auricle and this is the ventricle. These are the true chambers which is to be quoted in green color, whereas I have quoting this false chamber with blue color. Yes, this is the, instead of pink, that is blue color, this is the sinus venosus and this is the bulbous arterios. This is the generalized heart of bony fish, and beyond, next to the bulbous arteriosus, ventral aorta is present. Ventral aorta carries always mixed blood or the impure blood for the purification, for the supply of blood to gills for purification, for that is blood is to be purified, it is to be gaseous exchange which is to be takes place occurs in this heart. Then position of heart in Vallaguatu. Position of heart in Vallaguatu, where the heart is to be situated, where the heart is to be present. The two-chambered heart lies in an anterior position of coelom in the pericardial cavity. We have seen in coelom. Coelom is to be divided into two compartments, that is pericardial cavity and abdominal cavity or visceral cavity. In pericardial cavity, it is small, triangular, which cover the pericardium or heart. The two-chambered heart of Vallaguatu, these are to be lies in an anterior position of coelom in the pericardial cavity. It or the heart ventrally just behind the pharyngeal region. Ventrally just behind the pharyngeal region. This heart, these are to be lies, these are to present. The cavity is separated from the visceral cavity. Visceral cavity and pericardial cavity. These two cavities, these are to be separated. These are to be separate by a vertical partition, by a vertical compartment, and that vertical partition or the compartment is called as septum transversum. Septum transversum, these are to be divides anterior small, triangular, pericardial cavity and posterior large, spacious abdominal cavity or the visceral cavity. In between these two, septum transversum is present. The pericardial cavity is lined by the thin peritoneum. The pericardial cavity is lined by the thin peritoneum called as parietal pericardium. Parietal pericardium. The parietal pericardium turns towards the heart and closely invests it as the visceral pericardium. Visceral pericardium. In between parietal pericardium and visceral pericardium, these two layers, a watery fluid a gelatinous white liquid fluid is to be present, and this white gelatinous fluid which is to be present, that fluid is called as pericardial fluid. That fluid is called as pericardial fluid, and this pericardial fluid, watery gelatinous fluid, is to be important because this fluid, these are to be protect the heart from injury. This fluid, these are to be protect the heart from the danger, or this fluid, these are to be act as a shock absorber to beat heart freely. When pumping of heart is to be done, at that time this fluid, these are to be easily pump heart, that is contraction and relaxation of heart, these are to be takes place due to this pericardial fluid, and that's why the position of heart is to present, position of heart is to be found in the pericardial cavity of the valve aorta heart. Then next point, structure of heart. Where the structure of heart of valve aorta, these are to present, is to be found. The heart of valve aorta is a reddish brown organ. Heart of valve aorta is reddish brown organ with 4 chambers as sinus venosus, auricle, ventricle and bulbus arteriosus. The heart of valve aorta is a reddish brown organ with 4 chambers as sinus venosus, auricle, ventricle and bulbus arteriosus. There is no conus arteriosus, but proximal end of the ventral aorta is dilated to form the part, and that part is called as bulbus arteriosus, which look like a chamber of heart. Instead of this bulbus arteriosus, in Scoliodon, conus arteriosus is present. This dilated bulb-like structure, lobe-like structure is to present. That structure is to be act as a chamber of heart, and that is called as conus arteriosus, as it is to be absent in the valve aorta. Instead of conus arteriosus, bulbus arteriosus is present, and ventral aorta, these are to be dilated and supplied blood to the 4 gills for purification. In these 4 chambers, sinus venosus, auricle, ventricle and bulbus arteriosus. First we have seen sinus venosus. First chamber, sinus venosus. The sinus venosus is a moderately spacious. Sinus venosus is a moderately spacious, transversely elongated hindmost chamber of the heart. That chamber is called as the sinus venosus. It is thin walled with a smooth, clear lumen and elastic walls. Sinus venosus is a thin walled with a smooth and clear lumen with elastic walls. It has 2 saccular protrusions on the ventral side. This sinus venosus has 2 saccular protrusions on the ventral side, which increase the capacity of its chamber. These saccular protrusions, these are to be increase the capacity of this sinus venosus. The sinus venosus is a large and spongy. Sinus venosus is a large and spongy and bears a pair of lateral appendages, and this lateral appendages is the characteristic feature of sphenoid fishes, including valve aorta. Means those are the sphenoid fishes, those are the cyprinid fishes. In these cyprinid fishes, sinus venosus is large, spongy, and this sinus venosus, these are to be bears a lateral appendages. These lateral appendages, these are to be not found in other fishes except to the cyprinoid fishes, except to the cyprinid fishes. These lateral appendages, these are to be present in only cyprinoids, including valve aorta, whereas other fishes, other carps, catfishes or other various fishes, such appendages, these are to be not present, it is to be not found. Sinus venosus open into the auricle by sinus venosus, it is to be open into the auricle by an obliquely placed aperture, a opening. That obliquely placed aperture or opening is called as sino-auricular aperture, and this sino-auricular aperture is to be guarded by a wall that obliquely guarded by a valve, and that valve is called as sino-auricular valve. Means sinus venosus open into the auricle by obliquely placed sino-auricular aperture or opening, and this opening is to be guarded by the obliquely membranous sino-auricular valve. This sino-auricular valve, these are to be pass blood from sinus venosus to the auricle. It prevent the backward flow from auricle to sinus venosus. That's why this valve, these are to be important, these are to be most useful. This is the first part, that is the sinus venosus, moderately spacious, transversely elongated, hindmost part, which is to be thin-walled, smooth, clear lumen, elastic lumen, and these are to be large and spongy, bears a lateral appendages, which is to be only present in cyprinoid fishes. And sinus venosus, these are to be open into the auricle by a opening called as sino-auricular opening, which is to be guarded by a valve. That valve is called as sino-auricular valve. Up to here we have seen, that is the first chamber of the heart. Then in next part we have seen the next chamber, sinus venosus open into the auricle, auricle open into the ventricle, and ventricle open into the bulbus arteriosus. We have seen in next part. Up to here we have just seen structure of heart, position of heart, then where heart is to present, all these points which is to be discussed in this part. Thank you all of you.